Monday, January 19th, 2026. Today is or was my ex's day with the kids. Mondays and Tuesdays are her days. Wednesdays and Fridays are my days. Today turned into one of my bonus days. She sent a message around 8:30 just before I expected her to get the kids, saying she would come later. Didn't say when, before or after lunch, before or after dinner. Unknown. So we made use of the date together. I added bumpers to the kids' bed to stop it from scuffing the wall. The damage was already done, but better late than never, right? I moved G to the bottom bunk since he's the biggest, which makes it more stable. While we were at it, we washed the sheets, vacuumed the floors, and E decided to scrub the walls again. She loves that. We played with puzzles, watched The Chosen. E and F chased me around, climbing on me in the bedroom, living room, and hallway. A couple of times I reminded them that their mother was going to pick them up. Each time E repeated, "I'm not going to my mother's." I asked her why, and she said, "I don't want to." I told her, "Well, your mother is coming, and she's excited to see you." Their mother eventually showed up around 3:30. She arrived honking the horn, even even put in the car in park. Great for the neighbors. I asked her before to just wait a minute or two, and they'll be right out. She doesn't care. The kids packed their bags, jackets, lunch bags, and got ready at the door, then walked outside. G and E came back in, then F came back in too. F was getting E's jacket that she forgot, but E said he didn't want to go to her mother's. This was the moment I was worried about. I knew there would be a conflict. I didn't want E going anywhere. She isn't comfortable, but I hoped this would be one of those moments that passes, like it often does with kids. It didn't. The mother came to the door and started knocking. I had barely processed what was happening with all three kids going back inside when I opened the door. Within 4 seconds, according to the camera, she said, "T, encourage the kids. Remember the agreement we signed? Encourage the kids." "Okay, I'm going to make the call." And then she walked away. In that same time, I was encouraging E. I said, "Your mom really wants to see you. Let's get going." F did go back outside. G did not. I put E's jacket on her. She took it off. I put it on again. She took it off. I picked her up and her jacket and her bag and walked outside, and their mother was already gone. We went back inside, did a couple more puzzles, and then went into my room to play StarCraft and Diablo. It took a couple of hours, but eventually F got online, and we continued working through Act 3. He was excited to merge the parts and smash the orb that unlocks the next dungeon crawl. I told him that was a good stopping point, and it was bedtime.